Hey, thanks so much for stopping by the YouTube channel of the Tech Geeks. We're a group of professionals based across Australia, New Zealand and the UK who love finding solutions for our customers. Every month I try and give you an update of where I think stock is at for the products that we look after and anything relevant around those vendors. Now obviously we're here, April 2026. A few things have happened in our world since my video in March, and some of that is affecting or will affect our supply. Now, as we know already, AI and the uptake of AI is consuming more CPUs, RAM and storage at an exponential rate. And as a result, we're seeing longer lead times, especially for storage. Quite a lot of hard drives are fairly difficult to come by at the moment. We're seeing price increases because cameras, routers, switches, all of those things actually use all of those items, and as a result, demand pushes up the price. And then with everything else that's happened in the rest of the world, I think as we go through this year, we are going to see more price increases, but at the same time, we're going to have some supply issues where some of those raw materials weren't as readily available as maybe they are or were at the beginning of the year. Having said that, let's run through some of our vendors and let you know where we're at. So Ubiquiti, probably one of our big vendors that we sell. We've seen some great new products that were released, the UDR 5G. We've seen the G6 Pro entry we've been waiting for, the upgraded doorbell access system entry there, what we've been waiting for, which is great. We've got stock flowing of those, more stock of the UTR running, which is great. We've seen some new products that have been said to be being released. Some of those now, some of the new alarm panels have been pushed to Q3, so towards the end of the year. Some other items that we've been waiting for, the alarm kit, for example, and a couple of others have been moved into April. So again, I think as we go through this year, we are going to see some more supply issues with this, and we're starting to see longer lead times from Ubiquiti. So while you have that opportunity, again, just have that in mind. Grab it before prices continue to increase there as well. But on the whole, stock is fairly accessible across all of the regions that we look after at this moment in time. Ruji, again, pretty good, easy, simple stock around. A great product for a lot of our rural customers there. TP-Link, Armada and Vigi. Their camera system, again, very easy to get hold of. We're still seeing some price increases, there of 10% or so, especially some around the switches and routers that consume certainly some level of RAM. What else are we seeing as we're going through those wireless vendors that we sell? Again, good product accessibility. If you're looking at D-Link, for example, some great new products coming through by Cuddy at the moment, a great price point there as well that's probably worthwhile looking at if that's in your space. Then across our firewall vendors, again, a fairly solid supply at this moment in time. Fully embedded now with the new WatchGuard range of desktop and racktop models, fairly easily accessible. Sonic will, again, probably allow about 14 days or so. They've now got a new desktop and rack mount range, but around about 14 delivery days on that, and again, fairly accessible. Fortinet, still got good supply of Fortinet. Often still say to customers, if it's not in stock, allow about 14 days and we should be able to get hold of that fairly straightforward and easily for you. Then run through those cameras. Reolink, we've had a bit of a restock here in Australia, so stock is actually pretty good. And we are seeing price increases somewhat in that, so just be aware. And obviously new models that are coming in to try and get around some of the supply issues. TP-Link, Vigi, already sort of touched on that. Don't forget, we do carry the Insight range of cameras, which are the metal chassis ones. Stock is generally available, we just can't list it on our website, so do approach us for stock and pricing if that's something you're interested in. Then obviously we have got the TP-Link Tapo range, fairly good supply on those and some good new products coming along in that space. And obviously Ubiquiti, again, we've got plenty of new cameras, some new Edge cameras launched, but those won't be available till towards the end of the year. But pretty good supply over all of those things like the G6 PTZs, the general G6 turrets, Pro Bullets, all of that type of range, again, fairly accessible and easy to get hold of. So that's probably like a large percentage of those sort of vendors that we look at. In the software space, we're seeing a lot more move towards that managed response. So if you're looking for solutions in patch management, managed response, threat detection and management, maybe looking for even a security review of your site and the equipment that you've got, then do reach out as well. I'm sure that we can find solutions that are going to work for you. So please do hang around. I hope there's some gold here for you. Subscribe and stay up to date.